Big Apple style, the rally at 5.
Well, Mr. Russell, you do not know the meaning of the word, so please, just give me some good news, okay? Well, what do you mean, not yet? We need the results of Max's blood test. Before the meeting today. Wait, hold on. Come in. Yeah, I'm still here. Look, just call me back when the results come in, okay? Thanks.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, Duke. Doesn't Jason look nice today? I wonder if Dorian picked out his tie.
Come on. I had no right to yell at you, telling you to go ahead and marry Max. It was stupid. It was just me being dumb and jealous and scared. Okay? Can we start over? Well, honestly, I did not sleep with Dorian. You believe that, don't you?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Rogan.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's going to be a great day now that you decide to accept my job offer. Welcome on board as my security consultant.
Yeah, well, Alex, let's just cut the hide and seek, all right? Now, you don't want my advice on the home security system. You want me to figure out all the alarms and the bells and the whistles in the Landview Museum for one reason only.
What would that be?
So I can steal the Cleopatra jewels and hang them on your lovely neck.
Yeah, last night was magical. I mean, not the rabbit in the hat kind of magic. It was real magic. The kind of Meg.
You're right. It's the kind that Megan would have loved, Vicky.
You know, for a moment last night, don't laugh at me, but for a moment I thought I saw her. I mean, her spirit, obviously. I thought she was... Listen to me, I mean it.
Yeah.
She was here, Vicky.
Tina, listen, all of us here, we had a lot of memories of Megan last night. We missed her a lot, but there are explanations for that kind of thing.
She was here. I saw her. You saw her.
Well, darling, I think we all felt something.
No, she was everywhere. I mean, she was even in our dreams last night.
Tina, do you think this is funny?
Jake.
Because I don't find it funny.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be upsetting to you, but I don't mean to be upsetting to you, Andrew, to you, Vicky, but Megan was here. She came and visited all of us last night. All of us. Don't you remember? You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I'll show you where she was standing. Wait.
Tina.
Don't worry, Tina. We'll help them remember.
That I'm interested in that museum is because
It's because of its security system, so you can have one just like it.
Exactly.
Come on, Alice, give me a break.
It's the truth, Kane. This Dr. Mortimer Byrne person he's taken extraordinary measures in taking care of Cleopatra's jewels,
And you'd like to find out about his methods so you can reproduce them.
Well, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And if he is as cautious as everyone says he is, he's going to have a network of security guards around those jewels from the time they land at the airport until they take off from the museum next week.
An airport landing?
You got an idea?
Well, listen. When are jewels most vulnerable? When they're hanging in the museum? No. When they are in transport.
Yeah. And Dr. Byrne will be anticipating trouble, especially today.
That's right. So if you want to figure out how this guy's mind works or how his system functions, today's the day.
It's a date.
Pardon me?
You, me, airport, of course.
Forgetting something, aren't you? My partner?
Oh, well, if you want to bring Miss Fluffy along, go right ahead. 11 a.m. sharp.
We'll be there.
Oh, by the way, Kane, believe me, this is strictly a learning process. Not for 1 minute do I think that there is a man or a woman alive who's smart and daredevil enough to steal these jewels and get away with it. Not even you. Ciao.
Look, I went to Dorian's so I could get a job to help you.
Mm-hmm. And I told you that you didn't have to do that, Jason. I told you that Max would take care of anything that had to do with that.
I want to be the one that is going to provide for you and Duke. I want to be the one that's going to help win custody and build a life. But without any money, with no real job, for Pete's sake, I can barely even read my own name. What good am I?
You don't have to prove yourself
Yes,
to me.
I do. When that test comes back and you got it in black and white that Max is the father, you may not want me around. And you have Max and you have Duke, and there's your nice little happy family.
Listen, look. Just because Max is Duke's father does not mean that we belong together, okay?
Well, where do you belong? Seems to me you used to know the answer to that one. You belonged with me. Now maybe you're not so sure.
Think about it. I mean, we were all there. We were all having a great time. And then everybody starts to fall asleep. One by one by one by one. I mean, Megan just took her little fairy dust and sprinkled
Fairy
it.
dust,
Better
darling.
cool it with the fairy dust, Tina.
Okay, all right. Here's what I think happened. You're doing this play, right? You got the kids performing Midsummer Night's Dream. All this magic, this moonlight gets all the feelings stirring. That is the explanation.
Isn't he adorable when he's logical?
You know, I think he's been a little too logical for his own good.
Pardon me?
Honey, are you all right?
Tina, I think you better be careful if they start thinking you're seeing
I'm
things.
sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't the play. It wasn't the wine. And Jake, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be upsetting to you. I can't forget what happened last night.
You know what happened last night, Tina? So we had a little party here. Everybody got drowsy and fell asleep. That's all.
I think maybe they need some proof, Tina. Why don't you tell Andrew about his dream?
That's right.
What's right?
What's right?
You had a dream last night, didn't you, Andrew?
A dream.
Yes.
Well, I probably did. I usually dream. I just don't usually remember them.
Tell him about the stones and the flowers.
All right. You had this dream that you were preaching, and everybody was there, and they didn't like what you were saying. They started to get angry, and they started to throw rocks, and they were really angry. And all of a sudden, Megan was there, and the rocks started to turn into flowers. Do you remember that, Andrew?
No, what's wrong?
Okay. I don't... What she just said. Yeah? That's true. That was my dream. I remember that dream now. I remember the angry mob, and I remember the stones, and they turned to flowers, and Megan was there. She was.
You know what?
What?
Andrew had a dream. He probably told you about it, and now he's forgotten that he told you. That's what happened.
Jake.
What?
Did you tell me about your dream, too?
I didn't have a dream, Tina. I had a little too much to drink, and I passed out. That's...
He always did have problems holding his liquor.
What?
That's when she came to you, right?
Who came? What are you talking about?
Tell him, Tina. Tell him how I care.
Tina.
Megan's worried about you, Jake. She's worried because you keep having these dreams of killing yourself.
Who told you that?
Tell him about the dance.
That's why she danced with you. She wanted you to know that she's always there with you. Always. That one day, you're going to look into the eyes of a woman that you've never seen before, and you're going to see Megan there. You're going to see her soul, and you're going to know that you can live again and that you can love again. You all think I'm making this up still, right?
No, darling, we don't. But I think you had a very intense dream and you're just projecting it.
Do I have to give you something that is tangible, something you can hold on to?
Go on, do it.
Megan gave me this. It's from her wings. Megan, they won't believe me. I mean, they're not going to even believe their own dreams. Now, how can I show them that you're really there?
Tina?
Kane, you scared me.
Yeah, that makes us even. Having a nice little conversation with yourself there?
No, I'm not having a conversation with myself. Never mind. What's up?
Well, evidently you weren't this morning. Remember a little meeting at the Waterside Inn with Alex, huh? Hey, now, Tina, you're my partner. I covered for you today, but next time...
There's not going to be a next time, Kane.
Excuse me?
There's not going to be a next time, Kane, if you get involved with Alex.
Honey, I told you...
I know what you told me, but you have a really good way of telling me things, but every time I listen, I end up getting into trouble.
I know what you mean.
What does that sound?
What sound?
I think it must have been a radio or something. Honey, look, nothing's going to go wrong, okay?
I know nothing's going to go wrong because I'm not going to let anything go wrong. I don't want you getting involved with Alex because she's dangerous. And Megan told me that I have to help you keep both feet on the ground or else something really bad is going to happen.
Wait. Are we talking about this dream you had last night?
It was not a dream. Megan was really there, and I was really talking to her. And she said that I had to help you stay away from your dark side. And that if... That's what I'm trying to do, okay? I had a vision.
You had a vision?
Yes.
Well, honey, you know, I had a vision, too. That's proving myself to your family, okay? Now, how am I going to do that? Not by getting some 9-to-5 suit job in a bank somewhere, but by doing what I do best.
What, getting into trouble?
Very funny. No, fooling people, honey.
You adorable sleaze. You'll never change, will you?
What was that?
What? Did you hear something, dear?
No, I didn't hear anything. Listen, I'm just talking about Alex, all right? Now, if I can just get her to believe I'm going to steal those Cleopatra jewels, I can hand her to the DA without even breaking a sweat. I'll be a hero. Your whole family will love me.
Yeah, if you live long enough.
Come on, honey. Now, I'm going to live long enough to make sure that every day of your life is an adventure till you're a grandmother. Okay?
Well, Mr. Hudson Heinrich Umberto Kane, you really love this lady, don't you? You take care of her, mate. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Etc., etc.
Vicky, I don't want you to let Tina's silly little dream scare you. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just...
Is that why you spent most of the party last night off by yourself? I mean, is that why you came back to Landview, only to turn around and leave again?
I've got work back in L.A. That's where I'm going.
Does it make you happy, Jake? Is your life full?
My life is my life. I better be going, Vicky.
Jake, I miss her too, believe me. There is an empty space inside me that will never be filled. Nothing and no one will ever replace my daughter. And I dream about her. I dreamed about her last night. It was wonderful. For a moment she was with me again and I was so happy. And then I woke up and she was gone and it was all emptiness again.
And you ask me why I go off by myself? I am by myself, Vicky. Other people, work, other women, they don't mean anything to me now. I get up, I go to sleep. My life is no big deal, Vicky.
But it is a big deal to Megan.
Megan is dead. She's gone.
No, only if you refuse to see her. Only if you give up on that life that she loved so desperately. If we live and love every second and every minute, then Megan lives.
Sounds real sweet. Just like Tina's dream sounded really sweet. But you know what? You know, reality is, friendly ghosts only exist in Hollywood, in movies. The ghosts that haunt me, Vicky, they don't send me faxes. They don't write me telegrams or whisper in my ear a reassurance of any kind. I'm on my own. Now, I'm always on my own.
Not always, Jake.
What is it? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
It's Megan's Valentine. You still carry it.
Always.
Always.
The feather eye.
Bishop McBain, it is with deep sadness that I tender my resignation. Oh, Megan. Want to hear a confession? Today, when Tina told me and showed me that white feather from your angel's wings, in my heart I didn't laugh. I wanted so much to believe that my dream was real. You said that we would meet again. How am I to know if you don't give me a sign? Don't you know that I need your strength and your courage?
One thing I can't stand is a quitter. Talking to you, Carpenter. You are so good at taking care of everyone else. But you're so bad at taking care of yourself. Why don't we start with this? Oh yeah, blame it on the wind. Everyone else does. Don't send that letter. Don't you remember what you used to tell me when I was dying? If you can't be brave for yourself, Megan, then be brave for the rest of us. We need you to be strong. Well, it's your turn now. You're the one who's needed. Don't let those bigots and gossips beat you down. Stand up to them. And believe me, people will follow you. They'll believe you. And who knows, if you play your cards right, a certain someone may even realize how much she loves you. Come on, you're not done. Go on over to our birds. Take them over to the window, Andrew. It's summer now, and summer is the time for new life. Time to let go. I always did think this was kind of a cute picture of me.
Hey. Hey, come here. Listen to me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry I did not realize that getting Max involved with Duke would worry you like this.
And I know that Max is Duke's father. I just don't want to be pushed in the background while you and
You're
me-
not going to. Jason, I love you. Okay, and I promise you, you're going to be involved with me and with Duke until you get sick of us.
Never.
Okay. So what's with the suit and tie?
I had an interview, and the guy said I was too artistic. That was a first.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you're perfect. Huh? Duke, what do you think? Isn't Jason the smartest, handsomest man in the entire world?
Well, if you like department store dummies, I feel like a total stiff in this thing.
Actually, dressed like you are, you'd fit in perfectly at the meeting.
Now, Leanne.
Please? Look, unless you have another meeting, Jason, I really, really need you there when John and I meet Kevin and his lawyer, please.
No, you know what that Russell guy said. Even in a tie, I cannot be seen around you because I ruin your reputation.
Jason, come on, since when do we listen to silly, close-minded people
Because
like
the
that?
idea is to win the custody, right? My ego can stand a little bruising, and we want to prove that Kevin is not Duke's father, win custody, and then we'll get back to normal, the three of us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, will you please at least just come with me, all right, and wait for me until I'm done?
You got it. And you walk in there with your head held high, okay? Because you're not alone. You got the Dukester, you got me. How could you go wrong?
Hi, Mom, you got a minute?
Oh, for you, handsome. Anytime.
Megan?
Yes, I just was looking through some scrapbooks and albums. This one's from summer stock days. But you didn't come out here to talk about snapshots, did you?
No. Today's the day we meet with Leanne and her lawyers about the divorce and,
Custody.
First, we get the results back from the test. That'll nail down the paternity issue. And then, somehow, we have to figure out who gets little Duke. That ought to be fun, huh?
Kevin, I want to give you a very important piece of advice. Please, darling, don't let anybody, no lawyers, nobody else, don't let anyone tell you what to do or how to feel. You do what you think is right, all right? Be true to yourself, because if you're not, you will end up with bitterness and regrets that may never, ever leave you. You'll end up as sad as...
Sad as who, Mom?
You'll end up as sad as Jake. He won't let go of the past. He won't get on with his life, and until he does
There's a big difference there, Mom. Megan loved Jake. Now, he'll always have that. I want something. Something that'll make this all worthwhile. I want my son.
Getting Duke is not going to make up for the loss of Leanne, darling.
Now, I didn't say that it would.
Just remember, the baby is not a consolation prize. Besides, you have to be prepared to accept the fact that the baby may not be yours, all right? You might not be Duke's father.
Is that what you think? Do you think I'm just fooling myself here?
I know that Asa has convinced you that Leanne is lying to you just to keep the baby. But in my heart of hearts, I think she's telling you the truth. I honestly think she believes the baby is Max's, and it certainly is possible, isn't it? So please, darling, be prepared in case that turns out to be the truth.
No. I know Leanne. All right, lying comes naturally to her. She can lie to herself, but she can't lie to me. I know, without a doubt, that that baby is mine.
The power is the power to clean.
If he doesn't have the money, she doesn't want the marriage on the next Oprah.
Tina?
Vicky, I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset you here.
No, it doesn't upset me. May I see that, please? Thank you. I've never seen a feather like this.
It's because there isn't one.
How did she look?
Megan? You really want to know? You're not going to laugh at me?
No, I won't laugh at you.
She looked radiant. She had this light, this glow around her that just never seemed to fade. It was as if she was standing in light.
Yes. How did you know?
Because I thought I dreamed her last night.
It wasn't a dream, Vicky. You saw her.
She danced with Jake?
Yeah. Just like old times.
And she offered Andrew hope, right?
Well, she turned the rocks into flowers. I think that's pretty good.
What about you? Did she give you, advice?
Yeah, she told me to trust my instincts.
About what?
About Cain. She said that if I loved him, if I really, really loved him, then I could keep him away from his dark side. I could bring out the best in him. Go ahead and laugh at me. I don't care.
No, darling, I've seen that in him. I certainly saw the best in him last night.
You did?
Sure, when he was doing the play with Jessie and the children.
Gosh, Vicky, I can't tell you how much it means for me to hear that. Everybody in the family is so against him.
Well, they may come round. Especially if he gives up his old tricks. Where is he now? I know he was here earlier.
Oh, he had to leave.
Well, you're not too pleased about that, are you?
You know his old tricks.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. It's not anything bad or illegal. Not really. But it could get him in a whole lot of trouble. And I just told him, I said, look, if you're going to do something like this, then I can't go with you.
Is that what your instincts tell you to do?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're supposed to keep Cain away from his dark side, shouldn't you be by his side?
That just really blew me away today when Tina knew that I came to town because I was thinking about ending it all.
Well, if you hadn't have told me, I saw how depressed you were.
Yeah.
I would have helped you more, Jake, if...
No, listen, believe me, I didn't come here looking for help. I didn't. But it's like the strangest thing happened. By coming back to town, I just feel like suddenly, now I'm closer to Megan all of a sudden.
I think I'd call that God's grace.
Yeah. I don't know, God's grace, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just that... Listen, I don't feel like I've got a whole lot to live for right now, but I do feel like I will have a good reason maybe soon to get up in the morning.
Jake, not maybe. No maybes about it. You will. Definitely will.
I always carry this Valentine of Megan's with me. Wherever I go, I always have it, but I didn't put this chicken feather here. I didn't.
Jake, I think that's,
What?
That's an angel's feather.
Yeah, well, I thought you'd get a kick out of it, and I thought maybe,
No, Jake.
You give it to your Sunday school
You're not
class.
understanding me here. I'm telling you. I think that Megan gave that to you. I do. You should hold on to it. You don't let that go, all right?
You're right. Well, I got a plane to catch, and, I hate long goodbyes, so just...
Yeah.
You take it
You
easy.
think you can manage a little bit more than that?
Thanks a lot, bud.
We'll see you around, bad boy.
Come on back at you. Good boy.
Can you tell me how to handle this one, Megan? Should be happy for the guy, best friend, and I'm jealous. You came to everyone. You came to Jake, you came to Tina. Not to me. I don't need a feather or anything, but maybe a little harp music would have been nice.
You're such a smart guy, you can be a real jerk sometimes.
Once we've settled the paternity issue, we move on to the specifics of the divorce settlement. And then, what is it?
The party of the first part. You know, Jason, showing up to a matter that just has to do with Leanne and myself is... No, check that. A matter that has to do with Leanne, myself, and Max. It just doesn't seem that cool of you, you know?
Yeah. Let me rearrange your thinking on that.
You know what? Look, I asked Jason to come because I wanted him to come, right? He's my friend. Is that okay with you?
Let me try outside.
Hi, Kevin. Leanne, sorry I'm late. I was at the hospital waiting for the test results.
Oh, that's okay, just as long as you have the results with you.
No, I don't. Not yet, but my secretary will bring it over as soon as it's released.
Problem?
No problem. We're just waiting for the proof we need. Max's blood test.
Well, now, those results should be interesting. Well, you know, we wouldn't want little Duke to be calling the wrong guy Daddy, now, would we?
All these angry letters, they're not the only voices in town.
I know that.
I'm not so sure you do, Andrew. You know, when an avalanche begins, it's a little hard to hear over the roar. I know it, believe me. Please don't ever confuse volume with strength. And you do have strength on your side because you're right.
Thank you, and I am glad to have your strength on my side. Thank you.
You're fighting a good fight, Andrew. I am with you.
Well, I haven't felt alone in about 20 minutes since Megan visited me.
Andrew.
Vicki, I don't know what it means. And I sure don't know how it fits into my theology, but...
I guess there are just some things we mustn't question. Well, since Megan was gracious enough to give us some plumes from her wings, I think it's only right that we return the favor and bring her some flowers.
They're beautiful. Would you like some company?
No, thank you. I think I'd like some time alone with my daughter.
Of course. I'll walk you to the churchyard.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Metro Airways Flight 566 is now ready for boarding at gate 16. Metro Airways Flight 566 now boarding on 16.
Do you think that the love we shared died just because I did?
I don't know.
It's still there, Jake. But to keep it alive, you have to share it with someone else. You do. And when you do, when you find some other woman who can love you like I did, when you share that love, I'll always be in your heart. I'll always be part of that love. I'll always be with you. But my gift to you is to help you get on with your life.
Excuse me. I left my book here. It was a paperback. Have you seen it?
No,
Oh, shoot. Oh, here it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
That's okay. It's just something I picked up to read on the plane. One of those how-to books.
Huh?
Sure.
New house, new dream.
Don't ask me why. I saw it on the shelf and I just had to get it. As if I could really build my own house from scratch.
Have you ever tried?
Not yet.
No.
I have this great plot of land, though, in Topanga Canyon.
L.A.? Really?
Do you know the area?
Well, that's where I'm going. You?
Well, on the next flight. Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr.
Harrison. Jake Harrison.
I should probably go before I miss my flight.
Me too.
What flight are you on?
I'm 45.
Me too.
Well, we should get going before we miss it.
Right.
Cassie?
Miss Hawkins said I shouldn't bother you, but...
No, Cassie, you're not bothering me. Come in. Come in. Hi.
Andrew.
Go on, go first. Go on.
I'm sorry that I haven't been able to say the things and to act the way, to be as sure of myself as you are. I don't know if what you're doing is right or wrong. I only know that I'm scared. For you, for us.
Okay. Now listen to me. I was scared too, but not anymore. And for reasons that I just can't explain, I want to show you something. Look. I'd say all my doubts and fears just went out the window. Cassie, I know I'm right. I know it, and I am absolutely willing to stand alone, but there is room in my life for you, and I want you to stand by my side. Can you do that?
I wish that I could say yes. But to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if I have the strength.
You go right ahead and laugh, my darling. Maybe your old mother is actually seeing things. But Megan, last night, something was in the air. Something so beautiful. It had to be you. Oh, Sloan.
Hi, Vicky. I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you.
No, not at all. What brings you to a churchyard?
Well, I thought this would be a good place to think things through. And there's no one here to disagree with me.
Unlike next door at the rectory.
Andrew's taken this stand on his personal privacy, never once recognizing that he violated his brother's personal privacy and mine.
I think he's just following his conscience.
I wonder, can a man have two consciences? One voice is telling me to reconcile with Andrew. Let him know I'm behind him, no matter what. The other voice says that he's ruining his life for nothing.
Sloan, I'm sorry, but I must tell you this. I have never been as proud to have Andrew as my minister that I am right now.
Well, I don't mean to intrude on your grief.
I'm not grieving. I'm talking to my daughter. And you're wrong, you know, when you say that no one disagrees with you here. She still disagrees with me about lots of things.
You're a lucky woman. You've made peace with your loss.
I don't think that death really ends anything for those of us who are left behind. We all still go on needing and loving and learning. Are you afraid that both your sons, the living and the dead, have something that they can teach you? Because to me, that makes you a very lucky man.
You know, it's been a long time since someone... You're a good woman, Vicky Buchanan. You're a beautiful woman. I think I've interrupted quite long enough. Good day.
Max is the father. I'm really sorry that you need more than my word, but, you know, proof is on its way. And
John, it just arrived from the lab.
Good. So, finally, we can get this custody thing settled.
Yeah, thanks, Angie. Leanne, we need to talk in private.
Well, John, couldn't it wait? I mean, can't we just get this over with right now?
I think I might know what the problem is here. You see, your lawyer was just handed what my lawyer, Mr. Kilgore, has been carrying around in his briefcase. Mr. Kilgore.
These are the results of Kevin's DNA test. They prove, without question, that Kevin is the natural father of Demarest Buchanan.